Hi all, Kyber1 here with my 59th review, the Game Mastery Guide for Pathfinder 2. Now, I just covered Pathfinder 1's Game Mastery Guide, and this is actually a bit different. It's a bit smaller of a package. However, massive improvement. It only took me like no time at all to get through this and to really the sections are so much better broken down. It's instantly useful. um I don't have a big complaint about this. Okay, it is 10 more dollars than the base game of the original at less pages, but the improved layout, the not overly wordy text, yeah, make your game your own. It really is about that. Like, there's so much more to it. The themes here are great general advice for pretty much any game, but with Pathfinder 2 specific rules. But there are sections in here that you can use for just about anything. I mean, I've always said, make the game yours, and my high praise is on page 5. I'm going to show you guys this because remember the first rule. The first rule of Pathfinder is that the game is yours. Wow. Wow. Instant win. Why? That's what role playing is about. And it honestly sticks true to a lot of that by being simple and easy to look at. It doesn't take a genius to realize to sell people on a product, they have to be able to use it. I mean, some things did not work that way, but this product is massively improved. And later on, I'm going to cover other guides, if you will, but I may be a little frustrated with the amount of time spent on this. Okay, so back to the review. Okay, so the key points here are setting the scene on page 12, quick environmental details on 18, earned income task table on 25 and 26, core principles on 28. Okay, so page 28. What do I mean by core principles? Well, I'm going to show you guys because that's what they call it. But it honestly makes a lot of sense. So the core principles. These are the most important things to keep in mind. Remember the basics of the rules. Be consistent with your past rulings. Do not worry if you do not have a specific rule memorized. It's okay to look it up. Listen to concise opinions from the other players. Make a call and get on with play. Review your decision after the session is over if necessary. I'm going to be real with you. This book is literally what I've been needing, because if I want to play in somebody's game, good job, Paizo, however you say that. You guys knocked it out of the park with this one. Okay, so cheating on page 31, adventure design on 40 to 45, encounter design on 46 through 51, treasure by encounter table on 51. On the previous page, you have encounter pitfalls. That was a pitfall of mine. Okay, building creatures, the overview is on 57. Ability modifier scales for creatures on 59. Creature base roadmaps on 59. Their creature design is absolutely amazing and very well detailed, but simple to follow. I was shocked. They've improved so much over one edition in the simplicity of following what they have here. I can't recommend this high enough. Um, Converting first edition creatures on page 60. That's why I list this stuff. You guys now know where to find that. Trait abilities on 70 and 71. Designing NPCs on 72 and 73. Hazards on 74 through 81. Building items on 82 through 85. Item quirks on 86 and 87. Intelligent items on 88 and 89. Cursed items on 90 through 93. Relics on 94 through 105. Artifacts on 106 through 113. Gems and art objects on 114 and 115. Afflictions on 116 and 117. Diseases on 118 and 119. Addictions on 120 through 121. Building worlds on 122 through 129. Nations on 130 and 131. Settlements on 132 through 135. The plains 136 through 145. Chapter 3 subsystems on 147 through 179. So 147. I made a little annotation there to read the headings of these sections for you. 147. So chapter 3 subsystems. Victory points. Influence. Research. Chases. Infiltration. Reputation. Duels. Like, fencing with swords or something, or spellcasting duels. Leadership. Hexploration. With hex. I love that. Vehicles. And they have a lot of vehicles. Whew. Chapter 4, variant rules on 181 through 201. Lots of cool stuff there. The NPC gallery is a bit shorter this time. It runs from 203 to 249. And then the glossary and index, the reason why I don't usually mention those is they're usually not that well done. But here, they knocked it out of the park. 250 through 255. The only thing I'm going to say that I miss are the NPC cheat sheets and things like that in the back that you could photocopy and then just fill in. But other than that, this is amazing. The pros, though, are the chapter sidebar, and boom, look at that chapter sidebar. See, you can follow along chapter number at the top, and then you kind of have a highlight there. That's amazing. The improved layout, the fact that you have different colors and different boldnesses, slightly different fonts, depending on the section and subsection that you're reading. The heading is clearly defined and cut off from the rest of it, but it's so well done. Page references within the material. Let me flip to a random page and try to find that for you. Okay. See reactive abilities on page 69 for advice on designing these tricky abilities. That's amazing. Even though it's in text. Even though it's in text. Like, great job. Massive improvement over the first edition. The laid out creature design rules. I've never had an easier time with any system. Okay, maybe one, maybe two, but this has better, more tangible examples than Fate. And it's far more mechanically complex than 13th Age. And if that's what you're looking for, this is the better product. Like for complexity. If you're looking for simplicity, 13th Age is kind of easier than Fate because you don't have to think so abstractly as you do in Fate. Fate's a bit of a corkscrew and like a straight a vertical slice. It just doesn't fit, not even with it. Fate's a little confusing. Once you get the hang of it, though, it's a lot easier. This isn't about Fate, though. This is about this. The shorter text, it gets to the point. Unlike this video. Wow. Okay, and the accessible design, it's gorgeous. Different colors for different sections, like religion, and then you have this part right there, theology. It's just amazing. The only con I have, though, is for its diminished size, it costs $10 more. So it went from 40 in first edition to 50. But I would buy it again. I hate to shill, but this is recommended. This is my absolute favorite Game Master or Dungeon Master guide that I've ever read. It's fast and slim, and most importantly, instantly useful. Like, I'm gushing. Guys, I love this book. Thank you, Paizo. What do I call you guys? You did amazing. Be proud of what you did. All right, Kyber 1 out.